It's Steph. I'm back. We're on page EX84, tutorial 2, and we want to format the gross sales in the accounting format. So select the range C6 to E6. So C6 to E6. And on the Home tab in the Numbers group, let's click the Accounting Number Format. So go to Home tab, the Accounting Number Format. You're going to know what that is because as you point to it, it's the $sign. So click on that. The numbers are formatted in the accounting button. If you can't see it, if it looks like this, all of a sudden the number symbol happens there, that's because the cells are such that they are not wide enough to display with that new format. So the number doesn't fit in that column. And so we're going to see both the $sign and the cents, and that's probably why it overran the space. So let's decrease the number of decimal places displayed in the gross sales. Down on step 1, page EX84, halfway down the page. The C6 through E6, make sure that's still selected. And on the Home tab in the Numbers group, click the Decrease Decimal button. As you can see, you point at it, it says Increase Decimal. You point at this one, it says Decrease Decimal. Click on the Decrease Decimal button twice. So once, twice. And now everything fits in there beautifully. The cents are hidden for gross sales. Select C4 to deselect the range. So let's click up there, D4, everything's deselected. Page EX85 at the top there. To apply the comma style to the sales statistics, select the non-adjacent range C7 to E9. So go C7 to E9. And then remember to do non-adjacent. Hold the Control key down next and select C11 to E12. So C11 to E12. There you go. Two non-adjacent ranges have been selected. On the Home tab in the Numbers group, click the Comma Style button. So come up here to the Comma Style button, click that. Again, we notice that some of the numbers are too large to fit into the cells. You've got the sharp symbols up there indicating that. And on the number group, let's click the Decrease Decimal button. Remember, that's the one we were just on. Decrease Decimal. If I clicked it twice, removes 2 decimal places. The digits to the right of the decimal point are hidden for all the selected cells. Everything fits. It looks good. So select cell C13 to deselect the range. Let's come up here to cell C13. Okay, now the format percentages. Percent style format numbers as percentages, and you format values as percentages. That percent symbol will appear after the number. So we want to do that. We want to format percentages. We're on bottom of page EX85. Select the non-adjacent range F6 to F9. So F6 to F9. Hold the Control key down, go F11 to F12. On the Home tab in the Numbers group, click the Percent Style button. And look at that, voila. The values are displayed as percentages, and the Number group, click the Increase Decimal button twice. There you go. And the displayed numbers include 2 decimal places. Select cell F13 to deselect the range. Perfect. Turn the page to page EX86, and we want to format the date in the long date format. So go to the documentation sheet. Documentation, we're on the sales report right now. Click on the documentation sheet and select cell B5. Now, on the ribbon, make sure the Home tab is displayed as it is. And in the number group, click the Number Format button arrow. So pull down the Number Format button arrow. And we want to display a list of the number formats. We want to click on something called Long Date. So more number formats. Yeah, there we go. Long Date. So if you don't see it, go to More Number Formats. Otherwise, Long Date. And voila, we've got it. The date's displayed with the weekday name, the month name, the day, and the year. Notice that the date in the formula bar did not change because you changed only the display amount, not the date value. Over on the bottom of page EX87 in the documentation sheet, make sure cell B5 is still selected. On the Home tab in the Alignment group, click the Align Left. Point to this tab and say Align Left. Okay, and it looks good again. Date shifts to the left edge of the cell. Make the Sales Report worksheet the active sheet. So go down here to the bottom again, click on Sales Report. And select range C5 to F5. C5 to F5. Column titles are selected. In the alignment group, click the Center button. So come up here and click the Center button. The column titles are centered in the cells. Now indent the expense category. Select the cell range B7 to B8. B7, B8. Contains the expense categories. On the Home tab in the alignment group, click the Increase Indent button. The Increase Indent button. So look up here and see where it says Increase Indent, where my mouse is pointing. Click on that. And click on it again so that the label is moved in 2 spaces. Okay. Again, take a look at what we've got there. See that it looks good. Now this might be a good spot for us to stop right now.